Okay, here we go, back to another art-related versus video. This time, Rebelle 8 versus Clip Studio Paint. Here I am painting on two separate occasions the same caricature of Principal Dort from Wednesday, a TV series on Netflix. On the left is Rebelle 8, on the right is Clip Studio Paint. Both time-lapse recordings are sped up so you can see them unfold side by side. The brand new, recently released Rebelle 8 is best known for its realism and traditional painterly style. It simulates how watercolors spread, how oil paint builds texture, even how pigment granulates on paper. If you like that organic, unpredictable paint flow, Rebelle feels like the closest thing to working traditionally on canvas. And it's pretty spectacular, unlike any other app out there. Clip Studio Paint, by contrast, is a production powerhouse. It was built for comics, illustration, and animation. You've got vector layers, perspective rulers, customizable brushes, even tools for panel layouts if you're telling stories. Lines snap where you want them, and the brushes feel quick and efficient, with many options for creativity. Each app has its own feel, and both require time to get used to, especially after 25 years of using Photoshop. Rebelle forces you to slow down, to be more meditative and methodical, because you're literally at times waiting for paint to dry or blend. It's immersive and feels more traditional. Clip Studio Paint feels quicker and sharper, great for precision, caricature lines, inking, and refining details fast. If I'm going for illustration or graphic design, Clip Studio wins. If I want to tap into my many years of traditional painting experience, Rebelle is my first choice. But here's the bigger point. The tools don't really matter as much as putting in the reps. It's all about consistency. If you practice in Rebelle, you might learn to embrace happy accidents. If you practice more in Clip Studio, you could lean towards more refined control and efficiency. Both skills translate across tools. This exercise here is less about which is better and more about how adaptable your style can become when you practice. Something else to consider is workflow. Rebelle is heavier on system resources. It needs a decent computer and a good stylus, with either a drawing tablet or pen display to really shine. Clip Studio is lighter, runs on almost anything, and is available on desktop, iPads, Android tablets, even phones. Pricing is different too. Rebelle is a one-time license purchase, while Clip Studio often runs a subscription model depending on the version. For me, Rebelle is my favorite for simulating traditional painting, but Clip Studio made it easier to lock down details quickly. If I had to choose one for caricature work, Clip Studio would take the lead, but for anything more museum quality, I'd go with Rebelle. See how the personality of the caricature changes depending on the tools. Same subject, same artist, but Rebelle's texture exaggerates expression one way, while Clip Studio's lines clarity pushes it another. Of course, you can probably achieve the same results with either app. It all depends on what your choices and your preferences are, of course. So that's my quick take on Rebelle 8 versus Clip Studio Paint. Two paths to the same caricature. Hopefully this shows not only how the software and brush options shape the look, but also the way it feels to create in it. If you're deciding between them, think about whether you want more of a traditional painter's experience or a versatile all-in-one illustration platform. For me, I gotta have both. That's gonna be all for this one. Thanks for watching. This is Brandon at Artismia. Keep practicing, and we'll catch you next time.